Oh, I don't want to be the one with the ashy feet, so I'm just putting some lotion on real quick. You know what I mean? What is going on, guys? Dallas here with a video. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're back for my subscribers, welcome. I appreciate you and I appreciate you watching this video. If you're not already linked up with me on Instagram and Snapchat, Twitter, please hit me up. Dalp is me, so you can keep up to date with everything that I'm doing, because sometimes I don't post these videos right away. So yeah, let me just jump right into it. I went to a school. It's called Fastidiosis. I went to a jiu-jitsu school, and there's about 3 that I'm depending there's about 3 right now that I'm trying to figure out which one I'm actually gonna join. It's actually it's about like 10 minutes away from the house, so it's actually not too bad. They offer jiu-jitsu the same time every single day. It's a nice little group. I think they had about like 7 or 8 people in there. It's in like a small little area. This one, it was actually no gi, so that was interesting. I did bring my gi with me just in case, because on the website it didn't say if it was no gi or gi depending on what day. But when I went there, they do no gi 2 times a week and then gi for 3 times a week. So you get a nice little mix, which was interesting because usually when I was training, I was used to, you know, grabbing like the collars and the sleeves and stuff, and obviously we didn't have that. So that's why you guys were saying it was so important of having a mixed school, and I'm glad that a lot of schools are doing that, because if you just get stuck on doing things one way and then you go another way, it's like you're gonna be kind of lost. I'm actually glad that I had that exposure doing no gi. So now I can't just rely on doing one thing a certain way or another thing a certain way. So that was pretty interesting of me doing no gi. To go through the class, it was pretty similar as far as the format of how things were taught. You do your warm up. After your warm up, you do a little stretch. After the stretch, we do drill. So all the class was really for this class specifically was just working on I think it was the open guard. So we're trying to do some hip escapes, a lot of shrimping. We did some triangles as well, and we did like 3 different techniques. I actually don't even remember the name exactly. I don't want to butcher it because I know you guys are probably gonna tell me anyway. So one part of the class that was kind of interesting and something that I wasn't used to was that in the class is for an hour, right? They do all of the teaching in an hour. And then after an hour, they have an hour of rolling, so it's separate. The good side of this school doing it this way is that you can literally roll for an hour, which I do like. But the bad side of it is that if I want to roll for an hour, I have to stay for 2 hours, which is hard for me because, you know, like I'm sacrificing that hour time in order to go, but I don't want to spend 2 hours at the gym. Don't say like, oh, you have to dedicate your time. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be optimal with all my time. So if I can do something in an hour more times, that'd be more beneficial for me. So instead of me going like once or twice a week, I'd rather go like 3 or 4 times a week for an hour rather than once or twice a week for 2 hours, because I just think it makes more sense for me that way. I mean, it's pros and cons with it too. So, but what I was thinking about doing is maybe going one day for class and then the next day going for rolling, then one day go for class, the next day go for rolling. Do something like that. Ideally, I only want to go like 2 or 3 times in a week, only because I still want to run, I still want to lift, and I'm trying to like incorporate everything together so my body isn't trash. So I want to make sure I'm utilizing all my time wisely and resting wisely and doing all these other things wisely. So I just got to figure out what works best for me and what works best for my schedule. The good thing about this school is that I have a 7-day pass, so I get to go for 7 days. I guess what I'm looking for in a school is a school that has offerings midday, so they'll have maybe like 11 or 10 o'clock class, because right now like I'm pretty much home all day, so it would be nice to go when no one's home instead of wasting time when people are home, because I'm literally waiting all day for them to come home, and you know, I'm utilizing that time to train, because usually like whenever I work out, I work out at this time when no one's here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But I want the school to be good as well too, so I don't want to like sugarcoat the training just for my convenience. So at the same time, so here's what I'm looking for in the school. I'm looking for nice competitive training, flexible hours. It would be preferable for them to be open midday and in the evening, and a nice variety of students too, where there's a lot of white belts, brown belts, purple belts, blue belts, all those belts. So you get a nice little mix. And oh my god, so obviously when you're doing no gi, you don't know, well, for me being a beginner, I don't know who is white, who's blue, who's this, who's that. So you just got to go by your rolling, right? And I'm rolling with this one guy, and I wasn't dominating him or anything, but I felt comfortable rolling with him. Maybe because I don't know, I just felt really comfortable with him. But the next guy that I was rolling with, his grip was way stronger. He got me in the Ezekiel choke like a million times. At the end, I'm like, "Hey man, what belt are you?" He was like, "White." But the guy that I was rolling with in the beginning was white too. So there's levels. Even if you're the same belt, it's not created equal. Yeah, so we're gonna give this school a few more tries. I have a few more times that I can go, so it's gonna be interesting for me to see what the next class is like. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what exactly is going on with that. So yeah, man, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. More videos like this is coming soon, because we gonna get it in. Oh yeah, we gonna get it in. What in the